Parti, mas antes de partir, rasga o meu coração.
Hey, hey,
Come on,
hey,
come on,
hey,
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 hey.
yeah.
What up, people? Y'all know what time it is. Let's go. It's the iBall Live. Get it? It's the iBall Live. Get it? It's the iBall Live. Get it? It's the iBall Live. Let's go. Come on in,
Hey.
everybody. Come on in.
Come on,
Come on in,
Yeah.
everybody. Tell
Yeah.
a friend.
come on.
Come
Hey.
on in, everybody. Come
Yeah.
on in.
Hey,
Come on in, everybody. Why? Why? Because it's the iBall Live. Get it? It's the iBall Live. Get
Yeah.
it? It's the iBall
Okay.
Live. Get it? It's the iBall Live. Let's go. What up, what up, what up? And welcome to another episode of the iBall Radio Live Call-In Show. I'm your host, Derek Williams, also known as D-Will, the coach. And I'm in the building with my guy, producer extraordinaire, on the ones and twos, Breezy in the building. What up, Breeze?
yo, what's good, what's good?
Yes, sir. Another day, another dollar inside the iBall Radio Studios.
Yep.
Here live in Montgomery,
Yep.
Alabama, and Breezy.
Yep,
I gotta give a huge shout out.
okay.
It's a huge shout out in order, man, for the legend who has called it quits
Okay,
at the Alabama High School Athletic Association. That would be the director of communications,
right.
the one and only Ron Ingram.
Wow.
Salute to our guy Ron Ingram for a career that is it's gonna go down in the history books,
Hey,
man.
Gonna be some big shoes to fill.
Hey, I don't know who can fill those shoes of the one and only Ron Ingram, man, but salute to him, man, as he announces his retirement from the Alabama High School Athletic Association on today, man. So we want to give a shout out to him. Salute to him. Thank you, Ron, for
Thank
all
you,
that
Ron.
you've done for the Alabama High School Athletic Association, man. Getting that stuff out. He came from the world of print, and for him to still be around in today's new era of media, man, and to be able to thrive, man, and keep that train going, man, we got to say salute and shout out to him, man. And
For sure.
of course, man, I'm glad the music went off because I waited till after the intro to say this. Our prayers and all of our prayers are going up right now for our guy, man, nephew, senior point guard at Pinson Valley High School, Quay Lynch, who was involved in a horrific car accident over the weekend, and has sustained some pretty major injuries. And with those injuries, unfortunately, he will not be able to play basketball this upcoming season. But however, we will say that is the least of our worries, right? That doesn't even matter in the grand scheme of things. Our prayers go out to his family, his mother, of course, to the Pinson Valley basketball team, to the student body, administration, community, and matter of fact, the entire Birmingham community and this state of Alabama basketball community as a whole, man. We are all coming together right now to pray for him, wish him well, and a speedy recovery, even though, like I say, man, that is like basketball is the last thing that we care about. We just want him to be able to get back and live a normal, healthy life, however that may be. Now, do we one day hope to, see him back on the basketball court one day? Of course,
Right.
because he was a great talent. Had received several offers over the last several months. A couple of those coming from the iBall Radio Elite Skills Camp back in August.
Yeah.
I talked to several coaches just last week prior to the accident about him. And, like I say, man, our thoughts and prayers go out to him and his family.
Yes.
We have been getting updates on his recovery and surgeries that he has had to go through, man. And hopefully we might be able to get someone on talk about that because I would like for that to come from the horse. And hopefully we can get Barber on. I understand if he doesn't want to come on, it's still a little early. But any updates that we can get, we will definitely pass those along as we get them, according to what the family wants, right? we have several updates. However, we have been allowing them to give the updates that they have been willing and wanting to give. I know Coach Barber and the Pinson Valley Boys basketball page put up a pretty detailed post yesterday, giving his recovery, how he's doing in surgery. So, like I say again, man, we just want to send our thoughts and prayers to Quay, of course. You know,
Yeah,
it's
for
just
sure.
like unfair is not the word
No.
to use because life is life. You know, we can't control it. We can't control the things that go on. However, what we do know is God is always in control. And no matter how bleak or um, bad the situation looks, we know He doesn't make mistakes. He has a purpose for everything that happens. And Quay will come out of this better regardless. Because if you have faith and you believe in our Lord and Savior, that's what He tells us. He tells us that every setback is not the end, right? One of my favorite stories of the Bible is the story of Job, right, where everything was taken from him, right? Um, Gave him leprosy, made him homeless, all those things, man, and God returned it tenfold because Job never betrayed Him, right? He never went against God, and um, I truly believe that. I know Quay was a guy of faith. I know his family was. I know Barber and Pinson Valley and that whole community is. So I know they're just gonna have to lean on that faith right now and be strong for him. Right? It has been a tremendous amount of outcry and support for him from different players all over the state, coaches, just the basketball community as a whole, and it you never want these type of situations to happen. However, when they do, it is great that you see the support that we give each other in our
Right.
times of need. Me myself going through what I went through just about 20 months ago with my wife, it and the tremendous amount of support that was given to me during that time. I commend the Alabama basketball community for coming together whenever tragedy strikes. But I do want to say that um, you know, sometimes I've witnessed a program go through it like this before. The way Pinson Valley has unfortunately had to go through it the last 3 years. Um, Here in Montgomery, Robert E. Lee High School, that is now Percy Julian High School, um, went through something similar with Rod Scott passing away in a car accident, and then another player getting murdered here in the city, shot to death. Pooney got shot, and then they come back, and then Chop passes away in a drowning accident. And I saw the way Coach BJ, Coach Johnson over at Lee had to persevere through that. And a lot of those things happened, and he was able to get that team to a level of success after those first two tragedies. Prior to Chop's tragedy, he was able to win a state championship. And I just go back 3 years ago when Pinson Valley was undefeated, right? They were undefeated going into the regional finals against Buckhorn and Caleb Holden Buckhorn when they lost that game. That was the only loss of that season. And it seems as if ever since that point, it's been tragedy after tragedy with Caleb White, Clyde leaving, Amari breaking his leg, and now we have this Quay situation. So I just want everybody to understand that it's much bigger than basketball. When we call you family and we talk about the things that we talk about on this platform, it's to bring us closer together as a whole. And especially when we need each other, when it's time to lean on someone and show them love. So I just champion everyone out there. under the sound of my voice that's listening now or that will listen at a later time to reach out to them, reach out to the Pinson Valley family, reach out to Coach Barber, reach out to Quay, and let them know that you love them, that you're praying for them, and that you know, Breezy, we know this, man. It's always one of those things when tragedy strikes, people always say, "What can I do?" Right?
Right.
And a lot of times there's no answer for that, right? You don't know what you need in that time period. But what we can do is be there for support, send your prayers up, get your prayer warriors together, have group prayer, right? And let's pray him back to health, right? Let's pray him back to health because we understand that with God all things are possible. So
true.
just wanted to say that we want to continue to think about them. You know, it's tough to talk about anything else, right? Like even when Breezy came in tonight and we was having our pre-production meeting, I was like, Breezy, I don't know what I want to talk about, right? Like nothing else really matters right now. You know what I mean? And I get it. I get it. You know, the clock doesn't stop ticking, right? Time continues to move on, and just got to keep them in your prayers.
Yeah, for sure.
Keep them in your prayers. Shout out to the chat, man. What up, chat?
What up, chat?
Appreciate y'all tuning in tonight, man. We are gonna
the Bluetooth.
As it might be. Let me see. I hadn't turned it on yet.
Oh, because you turned the thing. Because you heard that too.
Yeah, I did. I heard a couple times. Thought through it.
But yeah, hey man.
You know, and like, man, you know, Quay was really coming into his own, man. Like, and we had talked about this on the platform several times, man, about how this was his year, right? It had come to the point where we know that Pinson has had all these guys over the years that he had to sit behind Caleb White, he had to sit behind Clyde, he had to sit behind Austin, right? And now it's come his time for it to be his team. He's the leader. He's the guy that he's the battery in the back of Pinson Valley. And just for this to happen, man, it's tough.
Speechless.
Yeah, it's tough to deal with. So appreciate that, Hollifield Jr. 26, man, no doubt. And what's up? Leslie is in the building. Say she's been on vacay, man. She's back. Yeah, prayers up for Quay. Indeed.
For sure.
But yeah, man. So we mentioned earlier in the preliminaries that Director of Communications at the Alabama High School Athletic Association, Ron Ingram, announced his retirement on today. He is bro. I'm almost. I think Ron been there 40 years, bro. Like literally having conversations with Ron and him going back and telling me the stories that he's told me just in personal conversations about the 1990 state finals, the 86 state like Ron probably been there 40 years, bro. He probably been with the Alabama High School Athletic Association. I know it's 30 plus. If he didn't quite hit 40, he hit 38. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like he's been there forever, man. So we know that when we go to the state finals, Ron is always there running the breakout room, the post-game press conference room, making sure things run smoothly. It took him a while, but he came around and went ahead and credentialed iBall Radio, right?
I remember my first time I met Ron.
Y'all first encounter Breezy was like,
who is this guy?
Dude, now what's going on?
I'm just trying to sit down, man.
Yeah, I'm just trying to do my job, Ron. Like, I don't know what else you want me to say. But yeah, man, hey, listen, Ron ain't take no mess. Man.
Hey. I can appreciate that about Ron.
Oh, yeah, no doubt, man. You love somebody who is passionate about their job and, you know, takes it seriously. It's like, you know how people love to say, oh, it ain't that serious. Well, yes, it is.
It has to be.
It has to be.
That's why I'm in position to do this.
Exactly. That's why I'm in this position and you're not, because it is that serious.
Oh, it's
that serious, right? And you love somebody who does take their job and their profession the right way, right? Like they put what you're supposed to put into it. Like, and this is a terrible analogy, bro. I know it's all off, but I'm gonna use it. I remember I saw this video on social media not long ago where somebody was loss prevention officers at Walmart were in a struggle with a cart with a person, right? And the person was like, "Man, here my receipt. I got all." And of course, they had a reason to be stopping them,
Right.
and they were trying to snatch the cart, and they were, fighting over the cart. And it was people in the comments like, "Hey, man, it ain't that serious."
It ain't.
I'm like, that's their job, though, right?
Right.
Like,
they have to stop the stealing.
listen, they hired me to do this job. Like, I don't care if I make $4 an hour.
Oh my
Like, just like somebody that works at the Chick-fil-A or McDonald's, like, you be like, it ain't that, bro. It's their job.
That's their job.
So if they don't take their job seriously, the product that or whatever goes on
It's a joke.
suffers.
It's a joke.
Yeah, it suffers. So I know that was horrible, but listen. But Ron has always taken his job seriously, man, and he's done a great job at it. So he will be missed at the Alabama High School Athletic Association, man. So salute to Ron Ingram, man, and job well done for all the years that he did it for the association. Now, with that being said, whoever's next, hear me out. Hear me loud and clear.
Right. I was about to say who
Whoever's next, don't come with that bull. Don't come playing with me, man. I need my credentials, dog. Right? And me and Breezy, let me tell y'all what happened to our credentials this year, Breezy. I don't think we told him this story.
Nah, we can't, because we ain't said nothing.
We ain't said that. So of course we put in our credentials, and Ron credentialed iBall Radio, right? So he gave me, Chill Will, and Breezy. He approved our 3 credentials. However, when he sent the credentials out, Brian's was perfect. Brian looked good, got his picture, got his suit on, he looking very dapper, right? Debonair, however you say that word, like very dapper.
Right.
But when he sent mine, or Breezy's, whichever one you want to say, he had my name and information on it, but Breezy's picture.
Hey.
But he had Breezy's picture on my name, and he didn't even send Breezy's credential
At all.
So we had to go back to him, man, and he's gonna get it fixed, right?
I know you busy, Ron.
We know. Hey, listen, Ron been preparing that retirement speech, bro. So I get it, but yeah, man, Brian got his, but me and Breezy got one credential for 2 people.
We got one credential, 2 people.
His face, my name, and then my name. So, man, like, hopefully we'll get that. We got to get that straightened out before basketball season gets started. Even though most of the places we're gonna be going this year, we're gonna be the VIP, right? Because we got all these iBall Radio games of the week that we will be at this year. So for real, I'm just gonna be honest. To catch us in a gym this upcoming season just randomly, it's gonna be tough.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
It's gonna be real tough. Like if it's a random night that we don't have a game scheduled and it's games being played, it's probably gonna be NFHS, because we're gonna be in the lab editing.
And plus, we're gonna be able to see all the games a lot of time. Because we got to go to the tournaments that we're going to. Like,
right.
So we're gonna be. We're gonna see all y'all, a lot of y'all.
We're gonna see a lot of y'all this year, man. We're gonna see a whole lot of y'all this year, man. But just to knock out a couple of preliminaries, shout out to the chat again, man.
Shout out to the chat.
October 30th and 31st, the 2nd annual iBall Radio North Alabama Media Day is coming together very well, man. We're starting to get our confirmations from our schools. They're sending in the players that will be attending the media day with the coaches, man. It's gonna be a great event, man. Right. Shout out Breezy, get the horns ready.
Yep.
Because I gotta give a shout out to here we go, to library, to Infinity Investors Group LLC. Shout out is in order to Infinity Investors Group LLC, who has come on as a sponsor for the 2nd annual iBall Radio North Alabama Media Day, man.
2nd annual.
Yeah, man. Salute to them. Appreciate them coming in and really being a part and wanting to what we always say, man, put some skin in the game, put your money where your mouth is to support this event. Make sure it comes off without a hitch, man. So we appreciate them for that, man. So
for sure.
You will start hearing us say that a whole lot. Infinity Investors Group LLC. Salute and shout out to them as being a sponsor for the second annual iBall Radio North Alabama Media Day. Of course, shout out to our other sponsor, Bo's Best Wings, the best wings in Huntsville, man. Hands
You definitely
down.
get a horn. You get a
definitely
double horn.
you get several horns. Shout out to Bo's Best Wings, man, who will be providing the vittles for us at Media Day. What other Media Day they feed you at, bro? Yeah, we feed you when you come to the North iBall Radio North Alabama Media Day. So salute to iBall Radio, and of course our co-host Alabama A&M Athletics Department, man. Salute to them for opening up their doors for the second year in a row, allowing us to come into the event center inside the President's Suite upstairs to do our thing. So shout out to Dexter Williams, over the facilities manager over at Alabama A&M University for the event center, and shout out to Coach Mac Howard, the Huntsville City AD, for all that he does to help make sure this event goes off without a hitch, man.
Boy, you can't do nothing by yourself.
Can't do nothing by yourself, man. Like, you got to have a team of people. So with that being said, if you want to do like Infinity Investors Group LLC, and let me give you their information. So if you're in the market for that, hit them up, bro. You can contact them at www.infinityinvestorsgroup.com. So go visit our sponsor, Infinity Investors Group LLC, at www.infinityinvestorsgroup.com. And of course, you can go visit Bo's Best Wings over there on Blue Springs if you're up in Huntsville.
Yes.
Go to Blue Springs Road, man. Check out Bo's Best Wings. And I'm telling you, the best wings in the city of Huntsville. Hit them fried green tomatoes. Bro, it's so much good over there, bro. Like, they got so much good food over there. The fish is that catfish bumping, bussing.
Okay, I'm gonna have to get me a catfish plate when I stroll over.
I think I'm gonna have to get me one too.
I'm gonna need the wing.
I'm gonna need a little 5-piece at least.
A little 6-piece, 5-piece.
5-piece on 6-piece on the side.
Yeah.
But I'm going up in there, give me some catfish and some fried green tomatoes for sure, man. So shout out to them. Shout out to our sponsors. If you want to be a sponsor for the iBall Radio live call-in show, which we have sponsorship spots available, or if you're in the North Alabama area and you want to be a sponsor for the second annual North Alabama Media Day that goes down October 30th for the girls and October 31st for the boys, man, hit us up, man. We got sponsorships available, man, and you can get your name called right here, man. Over 500,000 views per month right here on the iBall Radio live call-in show across all platforms, man. So if you want to, bro, it's only somebody called me the other day. They was like, man, it's only 200,000 plus people in Montgomery. Y'all get over 500,000 views per month. Y'all stretching across the entire state. I was like, no doubt about it. Hey, listen, our goal is to hit 1 million, man. We want to hit 1 million by this summer, bro.
Yeah, we need that meal ticket.
We need an M, man. So if we can get to an M by the end of the year, so be it. But we really want to get to an M. Also, man, go check out iBallradio.com. If you have not already gotten your iBallradio.com subscription, go do so immediately. We got so much content, so many things that are coming out this upcoming basketball season, man. You want to have your iBallradio.com subscription. And if you are really tapped in, man, if you're really tapped into what we got going on, go get your iBallradio.com premium subscription. Go check out the coaches database. Go check out the players database and the player cards. And also, man, go watch the Coaches Corner show that we post every single week. I just dropped a clip from our interview over a week ago with Wallace Selma, assistant coach Will Frank. Shout out to Coach Will Frank, man. Had a great interview with him. Sat down with him about 50 minutes, almost an hour, talking all things high school and college basketball, man. What you got to do to make it on the JUCO level, man. I just dropped a clip earlier today, right before we came on the show, on Instagram and all social media. Go and check out that at iBall Radio across all social media. Also, go check out our YouTube page. iBall Radio YouTube page, man. Make sure you go subscribe and hit that notification bell.
Oh, boy, you just said a lot of stuff.
A lot, cuz. A lot, man. A lot, bro. We really doing it big, man, and we doing it for y'all, man. And we got something big coming up, man. We got I'm not gonna tell y'all what it is, but I'm gonna give you a little preview. We got a meeting on October 23rd that could really change the landscape of how things go in the state of Alabama with high school basketball.
Yeah.
It is a very important meeting. So shout out to the chat, man. Let me holler at the chat real quick. Marcus Perry Jr. in the building. What up? Hey, boy, I just had a conversation about you, Marcus Perry. I just had a conversation about you yesterday Hey, boy, I had a really good conversation about you on yesterday. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm gonna say it like this: keep hooping, young fella.
That's all it takes.
Keep hooping, young fella. Keep hooping. Chris Dot chilling in the building. What up, bro?
What up, dog?
How y'all doing today, man? We doing great on this Monday, man. Appreciate you
sure.
asking. Thank you very much for tuning in, tapping in with us, man.
Appreciate it.
But with all that being said, man, all those preliminaries out the way, man. I gotta go back to last Thursday's show. If you have not gone to watch last Thursday's live, man, I suggest you go to YouTube and pull up Thursday's live, man, and skip to the part right around the 7:40. I mean, the 7:40 p.m. mark. I don't know what it is on the live, but it's about 30 to 40 minutes in to the live. Go check that out, bro, because we had on head of the Coaches Association and head coach at Homewood High School, Coach Elijah Garrison. He came onto the show last week, man, and gave us so much information about the future of the shot clock in the state of Alabama. And he broke down so much stuff that listen, I got educated in that conversation because there was some things that I didn't know had to go down in order to get changed.
Yeah, me too.
Like, so if you haven't gone to watch that interview, man, I suggest you go watch that interview, man. It is well worth the 30-so minutes we had him on.
Yeah, for sure. Valuable information.
Yeah, valuable information, man. So, like, you could really stop asking just random questions, right? The answers are in the interview.
Because it puts the question into, like, you understand it more. Like, you ain't even got to ask the question because you understand the process now because you know the answer.
Exactly.
Like, you was wondering why something, but after you hit it, now I understand.
Now I understand. I understand it better by and by.
It don't work no how I thought like it did.
Right. And you know, a lot of times, and here's what we attempt not to do on this show, and that's just bloviate, like just fly off the top with you know, a lot of podcasters, and we call them shock jocks. They just say stuff for ratings, for clicks, for views, but we really try to give you the lowdown and understanding of why something is the way it is, right? And we can sit here all day and say, oh man, give us the shot clock. We need the shot clock. Here's what it is. And it is not like that.
It ain't that simple.
It's not that simple to just, hey man, give us the shot clock. We got it. We gone. Like, it's not that easy. And it's a lot of bureaucracy and red tape involved. Legislation involved, man, in order to get that type of thing passed. But here's the thing, man. It's just like government, right? The people matter. The people run it. Without the people, there would be no Alabama High School Athletic Association. So it needs to be more of us, right? Not just platforms like iBall Radio, but you guys, the consumers, the fans. Y'all need to speak up, right? Write the association, right? You can't write Ron no more, but you can write Heath Harmon, who is the executive director, right? You can write him and tell him what it means to you for us to have the shot clock in the state of Alabama. Right? The Alabama High School Athletic Association, right? If you live in Montgomery and you can get over to headquarters, go over there and express how you feel about the shot clock and about the state of the game in the state of Alabama. Bro, go tell them that they need to let iBall Radio in the room. Right? Do that. Write them a letter and be like, hey man, y'all need to let iBall Radio do what they need to do with y'all, right? To help y'all relay the message from you guys to the people. Like, we don't mind being the go to and the in-between for the fans and the community and the association. Mm-hmm. I think that's a great I think we've worked our way into that type of position.
Into that space.
Yeah, we worked our way into that space. I think we deserve to be in that space, right? And you hear Elijah Garrison say it, like, we deserve to be in that space. And it would be great in if we were able to do so, right? And we're pushing to do so, man. So, you know, but my thing is, the people matter. Your voice matters, right? It's great to put it in the chat. It's great to call into the show. It's great to talk amongst your friends. Barbershop talk, right, is what we call it. It's great to have those conversations because it keeps the narrative going. However, we need them to hear it, right? Y'all can tell us, right? You can put it in the chat. You can call in. However, we can't be the only voice that's pushing. Like Elijah Garrison and the Coaches Association can't be the only voice, bro. You as fans and as consumers, because y'all spend y'all money to go to these events, right? Y'all spend y'all money to support these programs, support these communities, support these teams and these players. So your voice matters, right? So you need to express that. I suggest you express it, because
that's a good point.
Yeah, like the more they hear it, the more inclined they will be to do something about it.
Right. You know, and they may move with a different pace.
Exactly. It might put the, like I like to say, man, might put the battery in their back.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? Might energize a bunny them.
I need you to push this through now.
Hey, man, let's go with it, right? Let's go with it. And for those out there who don't want it, and I've had some, off-air conversations with several people about it. And bro, we're gonna get some of those people on. I'm gonna reach out to some of those people that are the naysayers, the no's, because we don't want to be a biased show, right? We want everybody to have a voice. We want, if you're against it, come on and tell us why. It's not gonna be a debate. We're gonna let you get off. Right. We gonna
land your plane.
Hey man, land your plane, bro. Listen, we are a platform of the people, right? Whatever. That's why we say when you call into the show, man, speak your piece.
Speak your piece.
You're not coming on here. We're not gonna come on here and tell you right or wrong.
No, it's not about that.
It's not about that, man. It's about getting the narrative out. However you feel, man.
Voice your opinion.
That's on you. That's how you
get it off your chest.
Get it off your chest, man. Speak your piece, man. So, but my thing is, I'm gonna reach out to a lot of those people, because I know I've had conversations, like I said, off-air conversations with people about the ones who said no.
Right.
Specifically, like the exact person. You know what I'm saying? Like we got the like Elijah Garrison shared it, and we shared it with y'all live on air. The polls from the coaches and the programs that said yes and no, right? Some of those people, and he explained to us about your district and your regional representatives, right? Like we want to get some of those regional and district representatives that make up that committee that makes those decisions. We want to get them on.
That'll be a good interview.
Yeah, man. Like we want to get some of those people on that come on to say, because we want to know why.
Because it may be something I'm missing. Like,
exactly.
Let me listen to your point. Let me listen to your point. Let me understand that I might be missing something. I still want it, but I might be missing something.
Like I might say, I see where you're coming from.
Right.
It might make sense that, okay, I get where you're coming from. How do we find a middle ground to come to an agreement so we do what's best for high school basketball?
Yeah.
Now, Coach Chill Will got in touch with your boy Breezy.
Yeah, I seen that.
He was in conversation and is still in conversation with Paul Biancardi.
Yeah, I seen that.
Because Paul Biancardi dropped a video over the weekend talking about how he is pushing for the shot clock to be universal across the entire United States of America.
The nation.
The nation. Of course, on our platform last Thursday, before that interview came out, Elijah Garrison told us it's 31 states that currently use the shot clock. Right? It's 31 states that currently use it. It's 50 states in the United States, right? So it's what, 19 states that still don't use the shot clock, and Alabama being one of them. And Chill Will hit up Paul Biancardi, and he responded like, hey, what can I do to help? And we told him, man, come on the show. Come on the show and tell us, right? What is the nation saying, right? We heard from Elijah Garrison, so we know how Alabama High School Athletic Association feels about it, and they tabled it until December, right? So, and they're looking for additional data to collect, right? Whatever those things mean, but we know where Alabama stands. Where does it stand in the nation? Because Elijah Garrison gave us some interesting information about how the NFHS does a lot of the rule changes for the nation, right?
Right.
The reason we no longer have one and ones in high school on free throws is because the NFHS came out and said no 1-and-1, and we're gonna do that across the board. And every state had to immediately adopt it, right?
That's power.
So my point is, if NFHS comes out, in my understanding, if they come out and say, hey, every state has to use the shot clock, then I'm thinking that it could go. So my point is, we'd love to have Paul Biancardi on, to let us know what this nation looks like when it comes to to the shot clock. So we're working on that currently, man. Hopefully we can get him on real soon.
Right.
Get him to come, shine that light, give us this perspective that we need here in the state, because we know what we're fighting for. Let's find out what those other 19 states that don't have the shot clock, are they fighting for it? What's the word, right? Like, what's the word? What's the data
It is. Use it against them.
Hey, what's the data from those other 31 states that does use it, right? What's the data that they've collected? Can we use that to, give to our association and say, here's the data, right? If whatever that, here's my only issue with it, Breezy. I want to know what data you looking for.
Amen.
Because Elijah Garrison laid out the data that he provided, right? He provided the polls from he had 100% response rate from all the coaches in the state of Alabama, from 1A through 7A, girls and boys, 100% response rate. That's data.
Hey, that was just a fancy word to prolong the answer.
I believe so also, bro. I truly agree. I truly agree. But he provided that data for him. He also provided the data of pricing, right?
Yeah.
How much it cost in order to implement shot clock throughout the state. And he also, if I'm not mistaken, he referenced data from other states like Georgia and Florida,
right,
who currently use it.
Right.
He implemented that. So outside of that, I don't know what other data you can collect that is not what was provided if we don't actually do it, right? So I get that it can be used. Let's clear the air. You can use the shot clock in the state of Alabama. It's just prohibited in area games and playoff games. So if you got an area matchup in January, you can't use the shot clock in that game. Now, unless both schools agree to it, which from my understanding, 6A Area 16 up there with Hazel Green and all those schools, they agreed to play with the shot clock in area games. All coaches agreed to it. Also, from my understanding, Class 7A across the board from all 32 teams in Class 7A agreed to play with the shot clock this upcoming year. That's including area games. So if data is needed to be collected to make a decision, allow those programs and areas and classifications to do so. So you can use that data to say, okay, here's what we collected. Here's from pace of play. Here's from game flow. Here's from time length of games. Does it make the game longer? Does it make the game shorter? Right? All of those type of things come into consideration when we're talking data. So there's no other way to collect that information if you don't allow it to happen. We got to allow it to happen right now. Jersey Dimes in the building. What up, nephew?
What up, though?
Leslie got a question in the chat. I'm sorry. Let me hit the chat real quick. I want to know how that affects the level of competition. I think it raises the level of competition, if you ask me.
Yeah, because the game moves in a certain way.
Yeah, the game flow should be better than somebody just going out there holding the basketball, playing stall ball.
Yeah, you really got to make a play. You really got to think.
You gotta think and play on the fly, right? And for these schools that constantly produce next level prospects, it's unfair for them to have to not be able to use it, knowing that their kids are moving on to the next level, right? And who's to say for these schools who don't consistently push out next level prospects, who's to say that these prospects don't become next level or become more interesting or become more recruitable due to them playing the game the way it's supposed to be played?
Right.
Like, here's the thing. High school basketball in the state of Alabama and in 19 other states are the only 19 states in the world. I want y'all to put that in perspective. Those are the only 19 states in the world, not the United States, in the world, Craig.
In the world.
In the world that don't use a shot clock.
That's crazy.
It's only because if you go overseas, you go to Europe, you go to all these other countries and places, all of them are using the shot clock on every level, right? So if we're the only ones that aren't using it, and you go look at the highest level, the NBA, it's littered with Europeans, right? Because they're playing the game at a certain way in a certain level from a much earlier age than us Americans do.
Yeah, they just need to just let it go and give it to everybody.
That's what they need to do, bro.
Yes.
Straight like that, bro. They really need to do that. Chris.Chillin says, why can't they just get all the coaches in Alabama together and give the pros and cons and the middles, then they good. I agree. Like, but my thing is, I think it should be allowed on the 6A and 7A level, right? Like, I think it should be, don't get me wrong, I think it should be allowed across all classifications.
Right.
But if it's data to be collected, if it's information to be collected, let's do it at the highest level.
Yeah, you need it from the big boys.
Yeah, let's do it from the highest level because they should be more equipped financially because they have these big old student bodies, right? They should be able to afford it. And most of those schools already have the shot clock in their buildings, right? Like most of them already do. So like, let's use them. Let's, for lack of a better term, let's guinea pig them, right? Use them, see how that flows. Now I understand, like 7A basketball and 1A basketball is completely different animals, right? Like the athletes, the amount of players that are available to a program is different. Like at a 1A school, man, I'm just gonna be honest. Some of them kids, they do everything. They play football, basketball, baseball, track. They do it all. And all those seasons and sports overlap, right? So I get it. Like, it's not as many, like Hoover got only basketball players. Huntsville High got only basketball players. Thompson, they got them. They don't want them, but they got kids that only play basketball, right? So I get it. Those areas are able to do that. So with that being said, why not allow them to guinea pig or pilot the shot clock to give us the data we need to get that then we can maybe tweak. If you say, okay, 30 seconds is too fast, let's run with a 35-second shot clock. If you think 30 is too fast, if 30 speeds the game up too much in your opinion, right? Let's go to 35, right? Like that's the type of information that needs to be gathered in order to make a decision. But unless you allow us to do it, how are we going to ever get the information we need to make that decision? Christian Allen in the building. What up, nephew?
What up?
Fire in my eyes says, should have had a shot clock 20 years ago, man. Man, what? Should have been had it, right? Like, let's keep it real. We can go back 25, 30 years ago, college basketball. Bro, the shot clock was 45 seconds. 45 seconds. And then the data was collected, and they said, you know what? That slows the game down too much. They're all the way. Then they went to 35.
Well, 45 seconds is a long time.
That's a long time
to be passing the ball around.
Think about it. 45 seconds in 8-minute quarters.
Yeah.
It's not a lot of possessions if you're playing. You know what I'm saying? It's only literally over about 10 possessions in 5 possessions each, right? So like that's a long time, right? So like, you need to cut it down. So my point is, if college basketball was like 45 is too long, let's go to 35. Then they collected the data off that, and in a blink of an eye, that dropped down to 30. And now they're at a 30-second shot clock. And the game is played a lot better, right? And it's played much closer to the NBA game.
You think it'll ever go under 30?
Nah, I think because the reason
get y'all 25 seconds out here.
Yeah, for real, dog. Like, we're gonna go 1 second longer than the program because like the athletes and the pace of play. And here's, bro, I'm gonna say it. I put it on Instagram yesterday on my story. Bro, these G League dudes that have been playing in the G League for a couple of years that are now going back to college, because it's another dude who's been in the G League for 2 years. He signed with somebody, he playing. And then there's another guy that came out. He got offers from like UCLA, Arkansas, all these top blue blood programs. And he's been in the G League playing with the Knicks G League team for the last 2 years.
I didn't know you could do that.
Bro, nobody did. Like, I don't even know the rule that they're coming out with that is allowing this to happen. But this is ridiculous. right? So
you cheating pretty much.
basically, bro, you going to recruit. I'm going to recruit from the G League now. Bro, if they recruit from the G League on the college level, what you think we got for high school players? He'd have been playing on a 24-second shot clock. Now he coming back to, they not finna come get no high school kid when I can go get somebody that been in the G League 2 years.
Hey, it's a dirty game.
It's a dirty game out there. So in order to give us give our kids an adequate opportunity to make it a fighting chance, better word, Bree. Give a fighting chance, man. Come on, man. Give it to us, man. Fire in My Eyes also said old school coaches hold a lot of weight and don't want to change. That is true.
Well,
that is true.
You know how it goes.
That's a big part of the problem right now. And you know, shout out to our guy. We just gave him a lot of props, man, Ron Ingram. But you know, those were some of the things you heard about the PR and communications portion of the Alabama High School Athletic Association, that they had yet to really come into the digital age of media, right? Ron and a lot of those guys that have been around there for a very long time, they come from the print era of media, right? When it was still newspapers and magazines, like there was no internet. Now that we've come into the digital age of media, a lot of them, like, and I'm just going to be transparent, Ron didn't want to credential us for a lot of years due to that, because I remember, and the only reason I was able to get credentialed because I worked for WVAS. I worked for a news station, right? And I was the sports reporter for that news station. And that's why I was able to get credentialed through the High School Athletic Association. If you go back and look at all my permanent credentials for the last couple of years, it say WVAS FM, right?
And now it's a
iBall radio. So Ron had turned the corner and come into the digital age of podcast. Because I remember when I first put in for those credentials, I had to switch them over to WVAS because he told me no with iBall radio. He was like, we don't credential podcasts. We don't credential podcasts, and we don't credential recruiting websites. Right? So I was like, well, those kind of the ones that, you know, but they weren't into the digital age as of yet. But now he has since turned into the digital age. He allowed iBall radio. He allowed videographers of sorts to come in. Average Joe Sports Talk. He allowed them to come in and start. So he has since had turned the corner into the digital age. But that era of the digital age of media is growing even more. It changed every day.
It moved fast.
Right? Like audio podcasts are damn near obsolete now, right? Everybody has went to video, right? Even us. We started out, we were 2.5 years, we only had audio versions of the podcast. And now look at us, right? We've evolved all the way to a live call-in show, right? Because the era of digital media changes on a daily basis.
Yes.
Right? And you have to keep up with the times if you want to stay current and you want to be able to provide the best media coverage possible. You have to stay with the times. And that was a lot of the knock that people had on the Alabama High School Athletic Association. Like, that they were, you know, in the Stone Age.
Yeah.
Back to the chat, man. LK Not Ingalls says, gotta set expectations and make kids use basketball IQ to think on the fly. Yeah, like, and not only the kids, like the kids gonna have to do it, but the kids can only do what the coach teaches them to do.
Right, because the coach can't coach.
I don't care how high that kid's IQ is.
Like, ain't gonna work.
It's gonna continue. So that's kind of what Fire in My Eyes said. Like, these old school coaches don't want to change, right?
We know that. I mean,
but here's my thing, bro. It's not like the shot clock is something new. It's not like this is a new implementation. Shot clock has been around for 50, 100 years.
Right.
They've always played with it on the professional level and the college level, right? So it's not like it's something that we are not familiar with. It's been around since the beginning of time. However, on the high school level, we have been slow to adopt it. And a lot of that is because you got a history teacher coaching basketball. He's the driver's ed teacher. He's the science teacher, right? He don't care, right? He teaches geometry.
Hey, man.
So it's a little tough. And Fire in My Eyes said they'll keep college at 30 just to have a progression to the pros. Like, and I agree with that, because if you look at basketball across all levels, right? Let's start at the middle school level. They play 6-minute quarters, right? They play 24-minute games, right? 6-minute quarters. When you get up to the ninth grade JV level, they play 7-minute quarters. High school, they play 8-minute quarters. Once you get to the college level, they still play 20-minute halves. And I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. I really truly believe that that's about to change.
Yeah, it need to be 4 quarters.
I think the college basketball will adopt 4 quarters, 4 10-minute quarters here very soon.
Why they did the 2?
Don't know, bro. That is
to make it.
It's been like that since the beginning of time. And I think it was to keep it separate from the professional game,
the normal game.
Right. So I know a lot of college coaches, and I know the narrative around college basketball for several years has been they want to go to 4 quarters.
Yeah.
Right. Now, women's college basketball on a Division I, Division II, Division III level has went to 4 quarters, 4 10-minute. Hey, call right back. I gotta hook up the Bluetooth. I'm sorry. Yeah, I gotta hook up the Bluetooth. I ain't got it hooked up. Let me hook up the Bluetooth. Sorry about that.
That's somebody we know, or that's a special call?
Nah, you know who it is, baby. He know he finna come and drop that knowledge. Uh-oh. Don't look like it want to connect. Hold up now.
It gave some issues last time too.
Right, it connected and then it just disconnected. See.
Yeah, man.
There you go. It's connected. Oh, no, it went off again. It said connected and it's jumping off. We did have those issues last time, didn't we?
Yeah, there was some issues.
Go to it.
But you cleared it up.
I'm gonna cut it off and cut it back.
I think that's what you did. Something similar. What up, chat?
What up, chat? All right. Nope. It's saying connected, and then it's going to not connected.
That's weird.
That is very weird. Let me Let me try the Android.
Okay.
Hit the Android. Give us some love.
Oh, he gonna talk crap about the iPhone now.
You already know. Y'all know I'm gonna kill this joint.
Don't do it.
Watch the Android connect.
Don't do them like that.
Yeah, nah, something up with it, bro. I don't know. Not connecting to the board. Our apologies, y'all. He might have to tell me. He might have to pop in.
Hey, hit the link.
Yeah, hit the link. Hit the link, Lance. Hit the link because it is Bluetooth is not acting right.
Yeah, I probably got to restart the board for that.
Yeah, that's probably what's probably gonna have to happen.
Yeah, just hit the link, Lance.
Yeah, hit the link, man.
From Huntsville.
Lance from Huntsville. Hit the link, man. Come on video with us. Even if you can't bring your face up, you could
do audio.
Yeah, you could do the audio. Yeah, something went on because now I'm not even seeing.
I probably got to restart the board.
Yeah. But back to the chat, man. While we waiting on that, Fire My Eye says, because men's NCAA is the only division on the planet playing halves. Women even play exactly.
Yeah,
like
true.
They're the only ones that play halves. And I get the 16, 12, 8-minute timeouts. I mean,
oh, there you go.
Yep, there he is. We're gonna bring our guy in right now, man. Lance from Huntsville. There he is, man.
Lance.
Tap it in, man. I don't know what's going on with the Bluetooth, but what's going on tonight, my guy? How you doing?
The Bluetooth, that's what's up.
Yeah, that's what's up, the Bluetooth.
So I have a couple of different ideas. I mean, obviously we need the shot clock thing. We need all the courts to be regulation size. I mean, there's a myriad of issues. One thing that's curious to me, which I think deserves some bit of conversation is high school basketball is 8-minute quarters. College is 20-minute halves, which is the only game that's 20 minutes. But
Right.
most of these kids, when they play AAU, or even some tournaments, are 20-minute halves. That's what they're used to. I would not be opposed to the high school game going to 20-minute halves, or at least bumping it 2 more minutes and do 2 10-minute, 4 10-minute quarters. Just 8 minutes, man. I mean, I know it's been done that way a long time, but like that's that's 4 minutes short of what a college game is.
And well,
Eight
I'm gonna
minutes
tell you,
total.
8 minutes. Yeah, 8 minutes short. Because here's the thing: I don't think they will ever do that because, like I was saying prior to trying to hook up the Bluetooth, the progression of middle school is 6-minute quarters. Ninth grade and JV is 7-minute quarters. High school's 8-minute quarters, which is 32 minutes. Then you get to the college level, which is 40 minutes. Then you get to the pro level, which is 48 minutes. So it's an 8-minute difference in between high school, college, and pro. That's why I think they will always keep it that way. I just think that college should go to 4 10-minute quarters. I really do think so. I think, like I say, the men's college game is the only game that in the world that is played via halves. Even like I say, women's college
Other
basketball
than
has
AAU, I mean, in the summertime, everybody does 20
yeah, they
minute
got
halves.
16-minute. A lot of tournaments run 16-minute halves, which are
and
it
running
makes
clock
sense.
and all the different. There's a lot of variations in the summertime.
Oh yeah, they in there trying to clock $1, but we trying to get these games over quick as we possibly can, right? Like, hey, you go down 20, it's over. You know what I'm saying? It's a running clock. I don't care if it's first half, baby. You down 20, we running the clock on you. You got to come back the way you can come back, man. But yeah, it's like the game in America, and especially on the high school level, going into the college level, is played so much differently than it is in other parts of the world, which has the world catching up to us in the game of basketball.
Yeah, for sure. And I don't know if there needs to be at some point in time, they've been talking about it in even college football, like, a commissioner of college football or whatever, like, is there some governing body? I know that's what, the National High School Sports Association is supposed to do, help with all that. But there's a lot of different games being played. If you go up to, North Carolina, I think they even play the game different. I'm not sure what their shot clock is, but I mean, it's different in too many places. Like, where's the governing body that can help, make it uniform?
Well, from my understanding, from our interview last week with Elijah Garrison, that's the NFHS, right? NFHS is
it's
the governing, supposed to be like, and if from my understanding, if they were to say, hey, all 50 states got to play with the shot clock and it's going to be a 30-second shot clock, then they have to adopt it, just like they came out and said, hey, there's no more 1-and-1s on free throws. All right. Everything is 2 shots after 5 fouls. There's no more 5 fouls is this. And then after 7, after 10, that don't matter. Everything is 2 shots, right? After 5. So if they said that and every state had to adopt it and every state has adopted that, well, why can't they just say that about the shot clock?
Exactly.
I want to know that.
It seems like that's the easy solution. They're the national standard. Let's submit a standard that all 50 states have hold to, and then let's go from there.
Right. And like I say, I'm pretty sure all high school football teams play with a play clock in the country. Right. I bet it's not one state that doesn't play with a play clock.
1A through 7A, 8A,
whatever in Texas, right?
whatever your A is, you got a football thing.
Hey, and nobody's playing with a shorter field.
Right. Nobody's playing with every field is 100 yards, right?
Good point, Lance.
Come on, man. Like every field is ain't nobody. Now you got these. You might go to Alaska and they might be playing some different form of football because they only got 7 players that are able to play, right? So they might be playing some different form of football, but on regulation, sanctioned high school football, they're playing with the same field that they play with, that they playing with right now on Monday Night Football.
That's right.
It's the same
Same size ball, same everything, right?
Come on, man. So like it baffles me on how we continue to treat basketball differently.
Like a bad stepchild.
That's what it feels
So,
like,
so
bro.
I want to switch gears for just 1 second, just because just got done working with a bunch of athletes today and had this conversation with them. You know, there was a trend, I would say, for the last maybe close to 15 years, basketball players really getting bulky. You know, I mean, almost to where they start looking like linebackers. You know,
Mhm.
and now there's a trend in sports medicine and your strength and conditioning guys and such like that that just show that it's too hard on the heart for a basketball player to weigh that much and run. I mean, what's a average, college season now? 30 games?
Yeah, about 38,
Yeah.
something around there.
And so now, and you've even seen this trend with like Luca and Zion and such like that in the NBA, lean and mean is coming back.
Mm-hmm.
And so just be not to be trendy with your fitness and your conditioning and your weightlifting and weight gaining. There is extremes of that where you can get too skinny and lean. There is extremes where you can be too bulky and non-athletic anymore. Just be sure you're consulting with a professional that can get your body right.
Mm. Mm. Hey, listen, stop going to YouTube and Instagram to get your workout regimen because you see
That's right.
somebody doing plyometrics in a certain way, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna adopt that, man. Because I got into a little back and forth on Instagram with a guy who is
No.
yeah, I did. I got sucked in.
That don't
Pause.
never happen.
Yeah, that never happens. Right. So uh they were doing some stupid ass drill ball handling where they literally were using a pivot foot, right? And they were like, oh my God, look how you turned all the way around and you got back to the same spot and your base is wide. I'm like, bro, he just pivoted. Like he started here and he turned that way and he landed right there. Right? You pivoted. And I was like, y'all, there's nothing special, but like those type of things, he was like, oh, I'm gonna steal that. I'm finna use that. Like, what are you stealing? What do you use? The pivot foot? Like, you should be teaching pivoting from the first time they touch a basketball, right? But my thing
Right.
is, like, all these new age, stop going to these new age content creators is what they are,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
They're actual content creators to get likes, get clicks, get views is what they're
And get a
really going after.
professional that can understand your body.
Yes.
Everybody's body composite is different. Like
Yep.
Greedy's got those big wide shoulders so he can carry more weight. But
Right.
a guy with the same height and play the same position that maybe has a little bit smaller frame, he can't carry that much weight, and it's not gonna do his body right. But maybe if he's a little bit leaner and
Mhm.
and all those things and is working on quickness and agility, that's what that guy needs. So you need
Right.
to get with a professional that can understand your body, what it can handle, what its load bearing is, look at your bone structure, your all those things. So you're not building the wrong. I mean, we don't need dump trucks, we need Ferraris.
Hey, listen, you got people in there that got guys, in there maxing out at 225 in the 12th grade. And for what? Right? Like
Right.
their body type doesn't cause for them to be pushing that much weight. Right.
Yep.
So my thing is, it's the same
If
thing when
you're
we
a
talk about.
three and you're a slasher, you're a rebounding guy, you're that type of player. Don't get over 230, man. I
Right.
mean, if you're 6'6", 225, and you're lean and mean and can jump out of the gym, hey, you're gonna naturally, as you age, put on the right body weight. But if you're a high
Hey,
school
what
kid
we
and you're
call that,
trying to
Lance? We
bulk
call that
up,
grown man strength, man. You gonna turn
yeah,
into your
exactly.
grown man body. It's coming.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Don't get the cart before the horse. But I see so
Right.
many parents, they see all this stuff and they're like, oh, I want my kid to have this D1. But your kid is 12.
Oh man. Oh man.
Your
I saw
kid
that
is
yeah.
16.
Right.
Like the person that you're showing me is 28 going on their 5th year in the league, you know, like that like you just said, that's their grown man body. They didn't look like that at 16. Go look at
Right.
pictures of KG when he was 16, or go look at Kevin Durant. I mean, all these, I mean, I can go on down the list. Like, well, you know, like we played against Vince Carter, like dude was just a rail.
Right. Right. But he grew into his own body. Like, take somebody like Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson said he never lifted weights ever in his career. But his body type.
I never will forget. We were at Georgetown. Me and Dad and a bunch of us were there, and we're walking down the hallway with John Thompson, and he happens to pass Allen Iverson. We pass him in the hallway, and Coach Thompson says, "Hey, you gonna get in the weight room today, young fella?" He said, "Coach, you can't push what you can't catch."
Say, hey, you can't catch me. Hey, listen, hey, Floyd Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly.
Floyd Mayweather, baby, you can't hit what you can't see, man. So if I'm faster than you, that's how it is. And like Leslie in the chat says she has 2 kids, one 6 foot, one 6'4", and their body types are totally different. So you can't have those, you can't have them in the gym doing the same stuff. Right? Because their body types are completely different. And specialized training, which is all the rave nowadays in high school basketball, personalized training in the gym and in the weight room and nutrition wise, right? The same thing I say about trainers.
And I'm okay with that if you're with a professional that knows what they're doing.
That's my point. That's the point I was going to make.
If you're with just some guy that played community college basketball or something, and he's posting you on the Instagram to get more people to sign up for his little thing, putting you through cones and resistance bands around your waist, 30 feet long, and all, dude, run.
Right. They're selling packages, and that's exactly what I was about to say, man. Like you got these guys who they've never been to a high school game of a kid, and you say you're their trainer. Like, how are you going to train somebody you don't even know what it is they do best? Are you telling me you're figuring out what they do best by them coming in the gym to work out with you individually?
Right. I got to see it.
I got to see you play. Like, you shouldn't even take a client if you've never seen them play. Right? Like,
unless you're doing it for the wrong reason.
And that's what 99%.
So I'm sure you've had these conversations just like I have. The number one thing that college coaches are telling me right now is kids are underdeveloped more than ever before. And so that's why they want to get them now as a freshman instead of go to JUCO and develop bad habits, because right now they don't really have habits. I mean, there are some good programs in the state of Alabama that are teaching the right thing. But for the most part, a lot of these kids are just getting it and going. Let's just be honest. And so they got a lot of bad habits. And so there's no development happening. And so they're like, well, if I can get him and he's just a heck of an athlete with the right type of frame, and I can get him at 17, 18 years old as a freshman, and he doesn't get in the portal and will let me develop him, by the time he's a junior or senior, he's got a chance.
Yep. Hey, man, listen. The game of basketball nowadays has changed, and we have to be able to change with it. We have to be able to change with, just like the shot clock conversation. We have to be willing to change. Just like we said, it's about to be a new regime with the communications department at the Alabama High School Athletic Association. It's times change. You have to be willing to evolve with the time in order to make sure you're in a position to be the best athlete player that you could possibly be, or the best governing body that you could possibly be, right? So if you're not willing to change, bro, you're not gonna be successful, period.
That's right. And with all these systems that these college coaches are going to, guys, they're not running set plays anymore. They have systems that give you parameters, and then they want you to go play the game within those parameters and those principles.
Bro.
So they're not joysticking you anymore by saying, okay, the 5 is on the block, the 4 is at the high post, whatever, run play.
Hell, they don't got nobody on the block no more. It's 5 out.
Right. And so you having this Karl Malone looking body, this Shaquille O'Neal looking body, that is not this game. You better be able to step out. You better be able to beat somebody in a one-on-one situation, and you better be able to go get a rebound.
And listen, It's a lot of kids that are being phased out of basketball due to that. Right.
And that's the number one thing why Gage Mayfield shot up, because he put himself in a position with his mind, body, and skill set where he was able to be a positionless basketball player at his size, which is hugely valuable.
Yep.
Nobody said he was a 5. Nobody said he was a 4. Nobody said he was whatever. He was just an athlete that can play the game of basketball.
And he worked on his skill set.
That's right.
He worked on his skill set, and that skill set got him to where he is right now. So yeah, man. I hope people out there in iBall radio community are listening, bro, because it's extremely important. And
find
Lance
professionals to work with that have the right goal for you in mind. If they're a professional, they've done this a long time. They've worked with you before, just not your name, not your first name and last name. They might have been, a few years ago. So they know the footprint that it takes to get you there.
Facts.
Big facts.
Bet your trainers.
Please.
Bet your trainers.
Please.
So yeah, man.
And if they got too many followers on Instagram, that tells me they ain't working. They're working on social media, but they ain't in the gym.
Right. And I'm gonna tell you, if they're in the gym and they got you see them teaching something crazy and they giving all this terminology and then they pan the camera around and everybody's 6 and 7, 8 years old. You know what I mean? Like you're teaching these advanced skill level moves and stuff to 7, 8-year-olds, right? Like, come on, man.
I kid you not. I have some high school athletes at 7A schools that I'm working with that don't know how to jump.
Oh yeah.
They never knew how to properly explode up off the ground. We learned that in PE, just in PE, like in 3rd grade, how to explode up off the ground.
They still do PE
we learned that in the front yard.
I don't think they do PE. Like for real, I don't think they do PE no more in school. Like I remember when we had PE, we used to have to dress out. We had to put on shorts and a shirt. When I was at Cloverdale,
go to the locker room.
Yeah, you had to go to the locker room and dress out, right? We had to have on the white Cloverdale shirt with the red Cloverdale shorts. And if you didn't have that, you didn't participate in PE.
Right.
Yeah, I don't even think they gotta do that no more. Right. I don't even think they do that no more, bro. Do they, Chat? Tell me, what up, Chat? Chat, they still got PE in school? You still got to dress out.
Let them sit on the bleachers. You can sit on the bleachers.
Hey, walk laps. Hey, go. Y'all got to walk 41 laps around the gym today in your uniform, in your khakis and white shirt.
Brian is a middle school.
That's what I'm referring to.
B.
Hey, B, call in to defend yourself, B. Defend yourself, cut. Defend yourself, dog, because y'all killing it. How about these kids out of shape, man? Obesity is a problem.
Nah, Chill gonna make them work.
Oh, yeah, Chill gonna make them work. Chill gonna have them out there playing badminton.
Hey, we used to have to do the physical fitness test.
Gonna make them do something.
I heard that they're bringing the physical fitness test back. The V-set reach. Y'all remember the V-set reach?
Yeah.
My hamstrings were super tight, bro.
Man, I was the worst, bro. I ain't never get past the halfway point on the V-set reach, bro. Ever. I can't touch my toes to this day. That's why I got back problems. Straight like that, man.
Wow.
But yeah, man, Lance, man, appreciate you, my guy. We're going to get Lance to write an article on that, man. We probably going to drop that this week on iBallRadio.com, man. We're going to get him.
What am I writing about now?
What you just talked about.
We're gonna get the transcript from the show.
Yeah, man, we'll pull the transcript, man.
We'll get AI to do it.
Yeah, get it. Hey, listen, AI out there, buddy. You better use him. And I ain't talking about Allen Iverson. Hey, shout out to Allen Iverson. All right, my brother. We'll holler at you later on, man.
Lance.
There he is, man. Lance from Huntsville, man, tapping in with us, man, dropping knowledge like he always does, man. That's funny. Yeah, that's funny, man. Hilarious, man. But back to the chat, man. Hudson Athletics in the building. What it do, fam? What's going on, my brother? Also, Leslie says AAU to me is completely different than high school. Of course it is.
Yeah.
Like usually. And she's like, they want instant gratification instead of working for it. Yeah, that's every kid in the world.
That's life.
That's life. That's the social media landscape of life.
That's the new society.
Yeah, like all of them everybody wants it right now. Like nobody wants to work for anything more.
No,
like,
that's why people start podcasts and quit on the 3rd episode.
That's why, because man, I didn't get 1 million views. I ain't doing this no more. Right? Like we don't care, bro. Like y'all gotta understand. It used to be a moment, bro. I remember me and Drake, even before me and Drake did a live ever. But I remember me and Drake were happy one night. We did a live, dog. We got 53 people.
Okay.
We had 53 views, bro. 53 for an hour show. We had 53 views and we were amped.
Yeah.
Now we coming on here, bro, and we doing thousands per night. Like if we under 15, 17, 18, 2000, bro, we like, whoa, ain't nobody tap in tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like, and here we are, 5 years later, but when times were hard and they still hard, we still are nowhere near where we want to be at, right? But the one thing that we've done over the last 5 years since we started this platform in 2020, we never quit, right? We never quit. We consistently and constantly put out the content every week, right? We create our own content, right? We're not content creators, we create content, right?
True.
And we have worked our way from my kitchen at my house to our own studio.
Yeah.
Right?
That's a grind.
That's a grind, bro. And most people want to start out. They want to start out with the studio.
They want to start out renting the studio.
Right. They want to
spend the money.
They want to start out. Listen, my first episode, I should have my own studio.
Oh yeah.
I should have all the bro. We were. I wish I still got it. It's in our storage closet in there, bro. Y'all should see our first podcast board. Right. Tell them, Breezy. I remember I bought that for a year. I had it for a year and never used it.
Right. You had the yellow table too, or like the little wood table, the thing that you would put the board on.
Right. Right.
Whatever color it was.
It looked green. It looked green. That was later. That's when we actually got a professional board.
Right, to put something on the
table.
Talking about to put something on the table.
I'm talking about prior to that, the little bitty 2 thing we had that you came down here to show me how to use that we never knew how to use.
Yeah.
Because at the time I was still working at WVAS and I had access to a whole radio station.
Yeah.
Right. So a FM radio station. So we were able to use that studio to do it. But as we started to grow and needed to do, man, we were using a little podcast thing, bro, like little bitty.
Yeah. And
now we've gone to our way. We got the Rodecaster Pro 2.
I'm amazed at the progress. I mean, I've seen it from start till now, but it's amazing.
So my point is, it takes progress. Like it's not overnight success. Doesn't happen overnight.
No, overnight success take 5-10 years.
Come on, man. And we have been consistently doing it, and we're going to consistently continue to do it, no matter what, right? Because we believe in what we're doing. We love that people tap in now. We love that the reception and the views that we get. And I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. We shadow banned on Instagram.
Yeah.
Like, because we don't run ads, right? We don't boost posts. Like, we don't do everything that you see from iBall Radio is organic. I've never paid to boost the post. I've never paid to boost the live. I've never ran an ad on or sponsored posts on Instagram. And because of that, they shadow ban you. Because if you don't run ads, you don't boost posts, you don't do those type of things, they don't allow you or allow your content to go out to the masses.
If you don't spend no money with me, I ain't letting you make none.
I ain't letting you make none. I'm not sending it out to the masses, if not, right? So my point is, like, everything that you see us do, we made it to over 500,000 views per month, has been off the strength of us just coming in here and doing the work. We were talking when nobody listening. And now that people are starting to listen, our stuff still don't go out to because we should have way more than a couple of thousand that we have per night. We should have way more than that, right? On Instagram. But now they don't let us. But it's all good. Guess what? We're gonna keep on going.
Amen.
We're gonna keep on going.
Keep on grinding.
Appreciate that, Les. Les is say y'all are real, and we try to be.
Yeah, for
we're
sure.
Gonna always be.
Appreciate that,
man. But with that being said, Breezy, man, what time is it? Man, let's get up out of here for the night. Time to go. Run the music. And there you have it, man. Appreciate y'all hanging out with us tonight right here on the iBall Radio live call-in show on iBallRadio.com, the iBall Radio YouTube page. You should also catch us streaming on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch. Make sure you go follow us across all the social media platforms at iBall Radio. Go follow Breezy at iBall_Breezy on Instagram. And of course, you can go to our Twitter or X and follow me at Coach_iBall. And of course, at iBall Radio, man. But shout out to everybody who tuned in tonight. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody who put a comment in the chat. Shout out to the ones. Shout out to our guy Lance from Huntsville tapping in as usual. iBall Radio, second annual iBall Radio North Alabama Media Day, October 30th and 31st at Alabama A&M University, inside the event center, inside the President's Suite, man. Make sure you tap in with us. If you're a school out there, man, and we hadn't seen your invitation, don't worry, it's on the way. Girls, on the way. Also, iBallRadio.com. Make sure you go get your subscription. Go subscribe, man. You need to get all this content that we putting out, man. Stop playing with us, man. Y'all know how we do. And also, man, our thoughts and prayers again, man, and keep them in your prayers, man. Quay Lynch from Pinson Valley High School, the Pinson Valley program and community coach Barber, all that are involved, man. Make sure you keep them in your prayers as he hopefully is on the way to a speedy recovery. But with that being said, Breezy, holler at these folks, man.
Hey, man, say, man, it's your boy Breezy, and it ain't easy.
It ain't easy, man, and y'all already know. They call me coach because I teach you how to ball. Until Thursday night, we up out of here. Peace. Long live Hero.
For sure.